welcome to LSTV's last broadcast of the year, our Christmas special.
And as usual, we have an absolutely packed show full of Christmas treats today. It is going to be awesome, Lucy.
It's going to be great. We've been working hard all week to bring together festive fun to produce for your viewing pleasure.
And as you can see by the set, I mean, the effort that has gone into this today is absolutely phenomenal. We have tinsel, we've got snowflakes, we've got an advent calendar, Lucy.
We've got it all. We've got it all here at LSTV. And we're wearing our Christmas jumpers, and so is everyone in the studio getting into the spirit.
It's absolutely great, and we can't forget the Christmas tree in the corner, and the presents, and I think we might be opening them live with that a little bit later on, so that's definitely something to look forward to.
Yes, it's going to be brilliant. So Sam, since it's Christmas, what's your best thing you look forward to in the festive period?
It's got to be the food and the Christmas dinner. I mean, we were having this conversation before. Anyone who doesn't have turkey for a Christmas dinner is just, you don't know.
My flatmate's looking forward to her nut roast. I said, please, life is full enough disappointments. No one wants nut roast.
Nut roast is no replacement for turkey.
No, if it's vegetarian, I'm sure it's very enjoyable. But it's not turkey, is it? Anyway.
You're not cranky with it as well.
Yeah. My favourite part is got to be the advent calendar. A chocolate a day.
A day, especially it's like an excuse to eat chocolate for breakfast.
Brilliant.
And no one can slag you off.
My flatmate got so skint that for lunch she just ate her advent calendar and now she hasn't got anything left.
That is just student
I
life.
won't advise that. It's not as much fun.
Anyway, coming up next on LSTV, we have a Christmas version of On Campus. It's called Christmas Campus.
Yes, we've got a Christmas campus up next, which is full of great stuff. So intro is up next on LSTV.
Welcome to this week's Christmassy on Campus. We've got a lot of fun things for you today. But first,
I'm Emma.
And I'm Ella.
And coming up first, we have On Campus Confession, where the question is, what's the worst Christmas present you've ever given? Let's find out.
Hello and welcome to Campus Confessions. Today we're asking a Christmas themed question of what is the worst present you have received?
The worst Christmas present I've ever received.
No? Okay.
Ooh, it's a really hard question actually.
I don't actually know.
Really.
Santa, what's the worst present you've ever gotten me? Because I know you treat your elves at Christmas.
Because you've been a naughty girl.
Well,
you know, multiple times.
What did I do, man? Nothing.
She just doesn't even know how to make toys anymore. It's ridiculous.
A hat.
A tyre gauge. Leather gloves.
How about putting us on the spot? Probably like pens or something.
I have no idea. Clothes, probably.
I probably received a disgusting pair of underwear once, but grandmas do that. They get horrible pants, socks.
The worst Christmas present you ever received is leather gloves.
Yeah, they were black and horrible.
Okay, thank you.
You have to pretend that you really appreciate it.
What's your disappointed face? Like, thank you.
Yeah, thanks. Those are going to be really useful. Thank you very much.
It was just a horrible woolly hat. It stunk.
Thank you.
Great! Thanks! I love it!
I'm trying to think.
But no, I can't really think. I don't think I've ever received a bad present. Now, isn't that a good little bit of Christmas cheer for you there?
And so that was On Campus Confession. What do we have next?
We have Mischief Makers.
If you go all the way down the steps.
Okay.
And then kind of move it to the left. And try and go down the steps.
Okay, thanks a lot.
No problem. Oh, high five. Whoa! Yeah, nuts. Oh! There we are.
Thank you. Yeah, he's kind of wearing a green Windows hoodie. Some like grey jeans. Yeah. He's got a laptop.
Would you like to?
But I'm not sure. Sorry? Oh. He keeps asking people if they want to go on the laptop, but I'm not sure. Pardon?
Do you want to win this laptop?
No, I'm just talking to my girlfriend. Yeah, I don't know why I think he's selling a laptop or. Yeah, kind of black shoes. Yeah, the jeans are quite skinny. Yeah. Kind of medium length.
Do you want me to speak to him? Tell her what I'm wearing?
Pardon?
Do you want me to tell her what I'm wearing?
I'm talking to my girlfriend.
Yeah, do you want me to tell her what I'm wearing?
Why?
Because you're telling her what I'm wearing.
Who?
Your girlfriend.
Oh no, I was just talking to I think he just came up to me and asked me if he wanted he just came up to me and asked if I wanted to tell him what you're wearing. Oh, okay, cheers man. Cheers. Cool.
Oh, where we go?
We'll go for. What do you
Go for.
What's this? Oh, and then you're there. Okay, thank you. How you doing? Yeah, good man. That?
I don't know.
We'll
keep it simple.
What the fuck? No. Nah, see you later. Thank you so much. Thank you. What?
Just do it.
It's okay. It's an iPhone, but it's got a weird case on it. I don't know why it's just sitting here. It's pretty cold, but I mean. Yeah. It's a black leather bag. He's writing something now. I don't know if that means anything, but he's definitely writing something down. I can't see. Should I? 931 is his pin on his phone, I think. Yeah. I think I might have to give it in now. Mate, I don't know if you've seen the camera. Oh, why did you say something from the beginning then? Her friend's just come. Her friend's just turned up. Sorry?
I don't know what the fuck is happening. Sorry, I thought you were talking to me.
Oh no, I'm talking to my girlfriend. Yeah, they're walking away now. I don't know where they've gone. Oh, she saw it. You know what, it's alright if we use that. That was perfect. Yeah. That was exactly the reaction I wanted, so thank you.
So that was the last Mischief Makers for this year. And coming up next, you've now got
us in the corridor. There's things to do in the corridor with us. Enjoy.
Hello and welcome to this week's Amplify. This is Elliot.
And that is Kerry. This week we're starting with our chart update. And it's a bit of a Christmas special this week. We send Jack around the Union asking people what their favourite Christmas song is. Here you go.
Welcome to Amplify's Christmas chart update. This week we're asking people what their favourite Christmas songs are.
Going Home for Christmas, but I don't remember who sings it. All I Want for Christmas Is You.
Favourite Christmas
Same
song?
as mine.
All I Want for Christmas Is You.
The Advent of Faintest. Don't think like that.
Ah, okay, fair enough. Christmas song. Fairy Tale of New York by the Pogues. Nice one, please. What's your favourite Christmas song?
Oh no, kill me.
That one by Noddy Oldham, I can't remember what it is.
Noddy Oldham. Merry Christmas everyone, or?
I can't remember what it's called, mate.
Excuse me.
Oh, that one about New York, you know.
Fairy Tale of New York?
Yeah, that one.
Oh, I don't really like any Christmas songs, I'm afraid. That
Slade
one. That was
oh yeah, Merry Christmas everyone.
I have no idea.
Fair enough.
I don't know. No. Oh shit, I was thinking about yesterday. What was it had in the quiz?
Jingle Bells, go on.
No, it's not. It's one that shouts It's Christmas at the beginning. Slade.
Oh, Slade.
The one that we thought was Shakin' Stevens.
Yeah, Merry Christmas everyone.
Okay.
What are you?
Jingle bells.
Jingle
Keep
Bells.
it
Classic.
easy. Keep it easy.
Coming in at number 4 for your all-time favourite Christmas songs was Mariah Carey with All I Want for Christmas Is You. At number 3, Kirsty MacColl and the Pogues with Fairy Tale of New York.
And the bells are ringing out for Christmas Day.
At number 2, Slade with Merry Christmas Everybody. And the number 1 answer is, unfortunately, that none of you actually know any Christmas songs or like them. Bar humbug.
So that was our chart update with Jack. Next up.
Up next, we have our last coffee house sessions with Josh Turk in the terrace here at the University of Leeds. Here it is.
Hello, and you're watching LSTV. I'm joined by Josh Turk, and it's just been the coffee house sessions in the Terrace Bar. Welcome to Leeds.
Thank you very much. It's great to be here.
You have a great set, and how's it going?
Yeah, you know what? It's been really fun. And one of the things that I really like about being a part of the Coffee House Sessions tour is that you go to these different universities, right, playing acoustic shows, which is terrific because you really get that intimate, relaxed, one-on-one kind of feel when you're doing an acoustic show. And every university student union has been completely different so far, really different feel, and that adds something to the show. It's really exciting. You never quite know what you're going to get, right?
Yeah. So you mentioned a bit about why you wanted to do the coffee house sessions. Has it been everything that you kind of expected it to be?
Yeah, I mean, everything and more. The reception that we've gotten from all of the students so far has been terrific, and I mean, being a student myself, it's really great to be able to go into these different unions and play for my peer group, which is really cool.
So what was your motivation to come to England, Britain?
Well, it was actually my producer, Terry Brown, who I was working with. Terry's had a terrific career in the music industry. He's recorded bands like Rush and Klaatu, Cutting Crew, and met up with him and started to work with him. And one day he turned to me and said, Josh, I can't shake the feeling that your music would do really well in the UK. And so there's a very famous hockey player in Canada. Canadian, I gotta bring up hockey. But named Wayne Gretzky. And he said, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. And so I figured, I have this chance, we can go over to the UK, play a couple shows, let's see what comes out of it. And that's actually how we got on our first support tour. And from there, that turned into 2 other support tours. We met up with the band that I'm currently playing with. We're all great guys and terrific musicians. And it's just been snowballing ever since.
You've played at some fantastic venues when you've been over here.
Absolutely.
What has been the best and why?
That's a good question. They're all completely different. You go into places, and whether it's a bar or a students' union, they've all got their own unique quirks to them, and those, for me, make the show.
Yeah.
Because the vibe that you get from the venue, the vibe that you get from the people that are at the show, that really dictates for me where the show goes. Whether it's a livelier show, whether it's a more toned down show. And so I never quite know what I'm gonna get when I walk into a venue, but that's part of the fun for me. It really molds the show into something unique. It's unique. So,
and as well as that, you mentioned your tours.
Yeah.
So tell us a bit about that. You're now headlining some of your own shows, is that correct?
Yes. Over the past, I guess it's been 3 months, we've been doing a lot of our own shows in London, and that's been going terrifically well. We're getting a lot of positive feedback about the music. And we've, on top of the Coffee House Sessions tours, we've done 3 shows this time that have been completely on our own. So 1 acoustic, 2 with the band, and they've all been really fun. It's released, yeah.
Album.
Great.
Yes, here we go.
There
This
you
is
go.
it. So, can people go out and buy it?
They can, actually. It'll be available at HMV. It'll be available iTunes, Amazon, Rhapsody, Spotify, all those great places, yeah.
Oh, that's great. So when did this get released?
That was released October 13th, I believe.
Okay. Unlucky. But
Yeah, that's all.
lucky for some.
Exactly. I certainly thought it was lucky. Yes. I don't want to give too much away, but you can definitely expect me to be coming back to the UK in the new year, playing shows both in London and in the regions again. And who knows, there may be another single coming up in the new year.
That'd be great. And just to end, what is your ultimate Christmas song?
I'm a really big fan of the classics. Like, when you talk about those Christmas movies that are on TV all the time, like the old claymation, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. And so I would have to say that that's my favorite song, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. It's just, you can't help but smile when you hear that.
Yeah, it's a good song. So thank you for watching. You've been watching Josh Turk at the Coffee House Sessions. We are currently in the hidden cafe, I think, but he was just playing in the terrace, so thank you very much.
Hey, thank you.
Hello, I'm Simon from Kaiser Chiefs, and you are watching LSTV.
So that was Coffee House with Josh Turk here at the University of Leeds in the terrace.
What do you think of that, Ted? Didn't like it.
Don't think he did.
What we got up next?
We've got music news. Have you got any news related to music?
You know what? I have absolutely no news whatsoever, which I think is why we send these people out to do these things.
I think we sent Dan out. This guy called Dan, don't know if you've met him. He's quite small. People mistake him for a dwarf.
Hopefully he knows more than we do.
Here it is.
Hello, I'm Dan, and here is this week's music news. Ben Whishaw has been confirmed as playing Freddie Mercury in a biopic of the late Queen star's life. Mercury died in 1991 from an AIDS-related illness, but his death is not expected to be the focus of the movie. Kanye West has proclaimed that he is putting his life at risk for his art in his current stage show. The outspoken rapper was discussing the onstage mountain he has to climb, saying, "Like, I'm literally just giving up my body on the stage. I'm putting my life at risk. Literally. literally, 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 literally. And finally, Talisa Kontostavlos has been charged with being concerned in the supply of Class A drugs. The Crown Prosecution Service has confirmed that the former X Factor judge will appear in court on December 19th. I've been Dan, and that's been your weekly music news.
And that's all for this week's Amplified. I've been Elliot, and I still am Elliot.
And I've been Kerry, and I still am Kerry. Who planted these on us?
We'll find out next year.
That's all we've got for this week's Christmas on campus.
Ho, ho, hope you have a very Merry Christmas.
And remember, if it's happening round your university,
it's happening
on campus.
And that's what week's Amplified.
Amplified.
Okay. Yes. Tonight, it actually says Mr. G. Reaper.
Scavenger hunt success. Choreographed dance routine makes it into live broadcast. Giving is love.
Children are dying.
I'm Elliot.
I've been
Elliot. I still am Elliot. Yeah.
And reach.
Back to you, Joe. Thanks, Joe.
It's essential. I didn't say all. You didn't say it's essential either.
I didn't.
And that was the Christmas edition of On Campus.
Yes, it was. Sam, I have one question.
Go for it.
What was the worst Christmas present you've ever been given?
Well, you see, Santa once bought me a pair of socks. Nobody likes a pair of socks for Christmas, let's be honest.
Were they chucked in the drawer and never used again?
They were. I think they're still there.
I don't call him Santa. I get very funny about this. Santa's so American. His name is Father Christmas.
But you can call him Santa as well, right? But isn't his
Yeah,
real
that's
name?
not his real name.
What is his real name?
It's like John or something.
John.
Something like
You
that.
think he's called John? I'm sure it's Saint Nick.
That's the one. His name is actually Saint Nick. But no, Santa won't be coming this year. Neither will John. It's going to be Father Christmas.
Or Saint Nick.
Or Saint Nick.
Either or.
Yeah,
Maybe you can join the debate on Twitter if you like in our programmes this afternoon. We are at Leeds Student TV.
Yes, we want your thoughts, your feedback, your opinions, whatever you want to give us, we'll take it. Anyway, next up in our Christmas broadcast, we have our news programme, The Essential.
Lots and lots of news going around this week. There was a national news story in Headingley recently about the police woman that was shot. No doubt that will be featured in The Essential.
Yes.
along with lots of other important news stories that have been happening in Leeds University Union and around the centre and city of Leeds.
And also, if you want to rate our jumpers as well, I'm quite liking them. Maybe we should wear these. We should wear these throughout the year.
Every day.
Every day, every broadcast, we should wear the Christmas jumpers,
Wear
regardless.
it quite strong.
Yeah,
Why not?
we should do.
Let's do it. Up next, our news programme, The Essential.
And LSTV.
Hello, our close chat at LSTV. We are blended with you on The Essential. Kerry Mordewy.
And I'm Namrata Pingle. Coming up on today's Christmas summary programme is the latest news from your union, university, and of course the City of Leeds.
First, Alice Smart has announced to be sorting talks with the university about the content time hours being lost with lectures and seminars. It's after Alice, the LU's education officer, launched a survey asking the students' feelings on lectures, cancelling or rescheduling classes. 250 people responded, and 50% saying they lose contact time at least once per month. Equally, it should be noted that 40% said they never experienced cancelled contact time. Alice plans to take action.
The data that we've got into a report, and then I'm going to be presenting that to the university. The Pro-Vice-Chancellor, Viv Jones, is quite keen on resolving this issue as well. Because at the moment we've sort of discovered that the university don't actually have a policy saying that lecturers should be rescheduling contact time. So I think we really want to try and get some sort of policy in place by the end of the year.
Our next story is the Leeds University Union are encouraging students not to look for housing before Christmas. With over 5,000 empty bedrooms in all types of houses around Leeds, the union is telling students not to rush and wait until January before signing for a house. Unipol are releasing their officially endorsed property advertisements for next year on the 24th of January. Yet still some students are signing for housing before Christmas.
Following the non-fatal shooting that happened last week at the shooting of a police officer, a 37-year-old man was remanded in custody by magistrates. James Leslie was accused of shooting PC Suzanne Hudson in Cardigan Road early on Wednesday and was arrested later that day. Two officers have been attending a routine call, and whilst
regeneration of Baines Wing Link route and nearby areas on campus. The steps near the Social Sciences building are set for the most notable change, with the regeneration angle improving the look and use of that space. The area is hoped to look more modern and encourage a more social atmosphere. Full plans can be seen all week in the Union Foyer.
As we announced last week, the university has successfully bid for funding from the NUS Green Fund. This will encourage students to engage with sustainability issues. The university are hoping to grow the university
Essential of the year. It is Christmas time. Friday sees Christmas Day in LUU, and there's plenty going on all week to celebrate as well.
Non-stopping the people explains more.
Union is once again full of glittery lights, Christmas trees, and the occasional image of Santa Claus. Because you guessed it, it's that time of the year again. It's Christmas at Leeds University. And to celebrate the festive season, the Student Union has organised a range of fun and engaging events and activities. This week marks the opening of the annual Christmas fair, the perfect place to pick up some gifts for your friends and family and say hi to this big guy over here. There are a range of stalls at the Christmas fair selling everything from jewellery, scarves, notebooks, vintage goods and handicrafts, and of course for those who want something fun to wear this Christmas, like myself, Christmas jumpers.
Get a Christmas jumper.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is this your first Christmas jumper, or do you have heaps? Do you get one new every year?
I've got one on already that I'm wearing.
Yeah.
But we were going to go for a Christmas meal tonight, so we're gonna wear Christmas jumpers for it.
Cool. And what about yourself? What kind of jumper are you looking for?
Just a crazy one, I don't know, bright one. It's a nice Christmas jumper. But we like to all go out with big ones on, so.
Yeah. Is that like a tradition to all have a Christmas sweater on?
At our Christmas meal, yeah. Like, I mean, we're on the sports team, so we all go out like in the same sort of thing.
Yeah. So, do you have a store here every year, or is this your first time?
My first time.
Yeah. And what sort of things are you selling?
Well, as you can see, it's some homemade cushions, my bags, corsages, headgear.
For those who want to open up their creative side, head down to the Christmas stocking making workshop this Thursday at the Union Foyer. This is not only a free event, but attendees can also have a chance to meet and greet the big guy himself, Santa Claus. And why not end the night in your best Christmas jumpers and head down to Fruity, a little Christmas miracle. Advance tickets for Fruity are £4 and are on sale now. Number to Pingle, The Essentials.
Following the shooting of a police officer in Leeds, as reported previously, this week's essential question seeks the views of the students. Should there be more done about the firearms possession, or was this a rare one-off incident? Emma has this week's essential question.
Essential question. After the stabbing in Hyde Park last week, we are asking students, do they feel safe in Hyde Park? Let's go find out.
Not at all. I got mugged in Hyde Park at the start of the term, so I've not felt safe in Hyde Park for a while, really. But yeah. I've never really felt safe in Hyde Park, to be honest. I think it's a really rough, dangerous area of the country, and particularly of Leeds. Yeah, it's really horrible.
No, I don't feel safe in Hyde Park anymore. Obviously, there's lots of stigma in Hyde Park that, it's a dangerous place, and I don't live there myself, but next year I was considering living there, but now I don't want to because of how it's all these stabbings and stuff. It doesn't make me feel safe, and whenever I go there, it's just it's not a nice place to go.
I don't know, sometimes I feel like it's not actually that bad because there's normally lights on, and I wouldn't really walk past 8 o'clock on my own though, so yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, I don't really spend that much time in Hyde Park, but I tend to get taxis around in the dark just because I don't want to walk by myself.
How do I feel? I think I still feel pretty safe in Leeds. I'm originally from North London, Tottenham, and that's far worse than here, so being here doesn't intimidate me at all because I come from a far worse place, so it's no big deal.
Okay, so as a result of that, opinions are clearly still divided. However, most people are suggesting take a taxi at night. I'd rather not stay out. So that was this week's essential question. I've been Emma.
And finally, Christmas is so close, so how's the weather? Jojo has more.
And this is LSTV with this week's weather. On Wednesday we will be seeing highs of 6 and lows of 1 degrees with fairly sunshine and clouds with a little bit of rain. On Thursday we will also be seeing highs of 6 and lows of 4 with a bit more warmth to the day. On Friday it should be increasing in temperature slightly with the highs of 8 degrees and lows of 4 degrees, but we may be expecting some rain. Whereas on the weekend we have a pleasant sunny weekend to look forward to with highs of 7 and lows of 4. And that's back to the studio. Thank you.
That's just it for this week's Essential. It is our last episode of 2013. Whether you've got any news for us or want to check out our recent stories, please go to lstv.co.uk/news.
Or you can tweet us at LSTV Essential. But for now, nothing is left to say other than have a great Christmas, and we'll see you guys in 2014. And remember, if it's going on in or around your union, it's essential. And that was the news programme The Essential, brought to you by LSTV.
Lots of interesting stories on there as usual, and you can check out all previous episodes on our YouTube channel.
You can. And Sam, since we're talking about Christmas and spirit, what's your favourite Christmas song?
Christmas song is a difficult one, isn't there? Because there's just so many to pick from. But I have to say, it's the Pogues' Fairy Tale in New York. Absolutely quality song.
What about
Lucy?
I like the classic ones, like Jingle Bells and all that kind of stuff.
What
about your favourite film?
Favourite Christmas film? I think it has to be Elf. It's got to be on the Grinch. But Elf is just a new level. You know it's Christmas when Elf is on the
You do, when Elf is on the March Christmas throughout December, all you see is these Christmas films. I love them.
So good, so good. Anyway, coming up next on LSTV, we have a programme we don't really know much about, other than its title.
Christmas Chipmunks.
So we presume it involves Christmas, and we also presume that it involves chipmunks.
We'll leave it to the imagination. Up next on LSTV.
Oh.
Interesting, wasn't it? That was the Christmas Chipmunks right here on LSTV. What do you think of that, Lucy?
It was great, exactly what I expected, yeah, brilliant. Next on LSTV, we've got Eskimo News.
So, again, we don't really know much about it.
I do know about it. It's Eskimos reading the news.
Oh, right. So,
I'm loving the festive theme titles. Not just anyone news, Eskimo News.
Oh, really good. Do you reckon it'd be cool to be an Eskimo?
No.
Just putting that out there. It's such a good lifestyle. We might just stay cold all the time. Yeah, but you get really used to it. You'd acclimatise and you'd live in an igloo.
That'd be fun. I wouldn't mind living in there.
It'll be good.
Just having a laugh.
It'll really be good. I might convert. I'm moving to Greenland. Sorry, guys.
Maybe in your next life you can be an Eskimo.
Anyway, this is the Eskimo News right here on LSTV.
Eskimo News.
Good afternoon and welcome to Eskimo News. I'm Sangalak, meaning strongest of all.
And I'm Patongatok, meaning evil. The headlines today.
The Royal Eskimo Baby has taken its very first steps.
Design flaws have started to show in the North Pole's very first open-air pool.
Cracks have become apparent in the national bobsleigh team's Winter Olympic hopes.
And finally, auditions for Happy Feet 3 have got off to a rocky start.
And now for the weather with Ippitok.
It's snowing.
Thanks, Ippitok.
We leave you with this. Two Eskimos were cold in their kayak and so decided to light a fire.
The boat sank, and that proves once and for all that you can't have your kayak and heat it. Good night!
That was Eskimo News on LSTV.
very interesting news right there, Eskimo related as well. And we were having this little discussion during the interval there about when is it acceptable to put your Christmas tree up?
And decorate your house in January, I think. Some people go a bit crazy and start doing that kind of stuff in November, inside and outside the house. If you're one of those people who goes mad with lights and stuff outside the house, reevaluate your life.
I saw someone on Facebook who actually put their Christmas decorations up in October. No joke. They literally just put about works, Christmas tree, lights outside the house in October.
Don't do it.
Obscene.
That sounded really, really cool, so if you want to do it, that's fine.
I mean, it's okay, we just don't condone it here at LSTV. Anyway, when is it sort of an acceptable time to take them down again? This is a big debate.
Well, my mum likes to take them down right after Christmas, and get them out of the house, but some people leave them lingering for days.
You're going to keep them up until after New Year.
Okay.
You're going to keep the Christmas cheer going.
Okay, so.
Or am I just a bit weird? I'm a bit weird in that case. Anyway, let's see.
Is that... Sorry? Father Christmas is in town?
He's in town?
He's coming to LSTV?
Like, oh my, this is breaking news.
Oh my gosh!
We have Father Christmas. Oh my god, it's full already. The bus in the studio.
Thank you so much for coming down. I know you have to take time out of your really busy schedule to be here, but we really appreciate it.
You're welcome. And he has a southern accent.
He's fresh from the North Pole, everyone. Have you had a busy few days?
I have. I've been getting ready, getting all the elves into shape, getting the whip out, making sure they're ready, getting the presents. We don't condone violence for the last 2 days, just to clarify. Keeping very well. It's a metaphor.
And why have you come to LSTV today, Father Christmas?
I've come to LSTV today to give out presents. Oh.
That's great news.
Presents.
Woo! So we're going to find out who's been naughty, who's been nice. Take it away, Father Christmas.
So, which present is he going to go for first? He's going for a red one, even though most of them are red anyway, but... So, give it to... Oh, thank you. Thank you, Father Christmas. Are we opening it? No? Unwrap. Let's unwrap, okay. We'd have to do a commentary, Lucy.
Okay, Sam is now unwrapping his Christmas present. He's so excited to see what's inside it. He's tearing it apart. He's loving life right now. Look at that. What more could you want? Some seashells at Christmas.
Thank you, Father Christmas.
That's on the seashore for Sam.
Some seashells.
Thank you so much. This is the Simpsons I've got here on my Christmas card. I love them. Okay, Sam, commentary.
Okay, Lucy is unwrapping the present. She's going for the ripping approach. It's a bit intriguing. What is it? Oh,
she's got a flashing Rudolph nose.
Oh.
Thanks so much, Santa. Or John or St. Nick, whatever you want to call him. He's a good guy.
Are we going to hand the rest of them out to the crew? We aren't going to hand them out to the rest of the crew. They're not good enough. Sorry, Christmas is cancelled, guys.
What about Christmas is over now? But have you got any messages to everyone out there looking forward to your visits?
Yeah, I will be coming along with presents for all of you who have been good. Only people who have been good. And if there's anybody on the naughty list now who's thinking, oh my goodness, I've been naughty, I'm not going to get any presents, how can they rectify that, Santa? Should they go out and do a good deed, or are they doomed? They need to go out and do a good deed. What kind of good deed? Help an old lady across the street. That is a very good
You
thing
heard
to
it
do.
here first on LSTV.
And it's our last broadcast of the year. Thank you very much for watching. I'm Sam.
I'm Lucy.
And you're watching LSTV.